Or you buy the guidebook for $20, and then the game is an hour and a half long. That's the length of a movie. That you paid probably $40, $50, $60. I don't know how much were games at the time. They were pretty expensive.
And people say gaming sucks now. Like, so no, you have no idea. I don't even have it. I mean, I really only just played like, oldest thing I ever really played was a Nintendo NES. I didn't really play like Commodore 64 or anything like that much.
We had a refurbished NES, so that was great. But the games weren't refurbished, so that wasn't great.
You had so many games, though.
Yeah, half of them worked all right. Probably more than half of them worked fine most of the time.
Yeah.
But the games I wanted to play were like 15 minutes of setup.
I think I only had like 10 or 12 games.
We just went down to, there was a place in Louisville where you could get 2 for $5. 2 for $5
That's
NES
awesome.
games.
And they were just kind of whatever.
Yeah, they were they had like the rarer ones behind the counter, and that's how we got some of them for like a little more. We spent $5, $10, $11.
Right.
Dollars. Like I think Monopoly was $5 or something.
Just because it's rare.
But like
I played the shit out of that.
They had a wall with NES games, like a big section of the wall was NES games, and those were all 2 for $5.
Oh, okay.
So that's how we got most of the games. So that's why we had so many. That's our secret.
I remember buying PlayStation games at flea markets.
Oh yeah, we went to flea markets sometimes.
I got too extreme for the PlayStation.
We went to
for
flea
like
markets later on, I think. We had probably been to flea markets at
Well,
that
the
point.
thing was, my mom just liked going to flea market.
One flea market then.
Oh, just one.
Well, the one down 380.
Yeah. Yeah, that one, and then we'd go to Trader's Village which is like that gigantic flea market.
It's a ways.
I think it's like Fort Worth.
Oh, Fort Worth. There's the big one in Canton. That's the one that's like the weekend. The whole town is like a flea market every weekend or something.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, that sounds like a pain in the ass.
Sounds like Walt's territory.
Yeah. It's basically like everybody has a garage sale every weekend.
Yo, man, I ain't gonna tell you about my bunker. The fuck out of here.
But I've only been to one flea market. That's why
It's been to a few.
It's a bunch of Mexicans, and they're selling you stolen, like, ripped DVDs. Like, they rip CDs and rip DVDs.
Well, don't buy DVDs.
And stolen goods. That's what flea markets are.
I got puppy. I've gotten a couple puppies from flea market.
There's Mexicans and old white people that smoke in the flea market. Like, well, it's an outdoor flea market, but there's indoor rooms, and they're smoking in those too.
Well, yeah, you light the cigarette outside. You're gonna put it out. Well, also, I haven't been to. I mean, smoking's more
That's
taboo.
That's where you get your
than
light up yo-yos.
I haven't been to a flea market in like 20 years.
No, it's been a long time. Did we ever go to the flea market looking for props? We were thinking about it.
So.
We were thinking about going to the flea market looking for props.
No, I think we thought about it, but we thought about it during the summer, and we were like, oh, I don't want to stand outside in over 100-degree weather all day.
No, we figured the thrift store's just as good for props.
Oh, okay.
I think that was the big thing. We were like, oh yeah, there's thrift stores everywhere, and they're air conditioned, and they're closer.
But then we didn't go shopping for props anyway.
We got some. We let Wes spend like $100 on an outfit, on a pimp outfit.
He really spent that much?
He wanted those boots for like $70, and those weren't barely even on camera if at all, I think. But he wanted those boots, so I mean, technically he did spend like $100 on it. So.
Why was I drunk? I don't remember that much at all.
We went to the flea market to get his outfit for Foxy Roxy.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
And I don't know, you might have been.
I
was driving everywhere.
I barely remember Foxy Roxy.
Foxy Roxy was a good one. Look up Foxy Roxy. I'll put oh, we can't. The annotations are over.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we can put an annotation on this video. It's not until May, I think.
Oh, okay.
They disabled the annotation editor.
That sucks.
I'll put it in the description. Foxy Roxy. It's good. It's one of our good skits. We made like 60 skits or something like that. We got about a dozen good ones. That's one of them.
Yeah, but they're pretty good. But did we end up going with the 2 copies of Garden State, or was that just a thought?
No, it's Garden State and some other fucking one of your girl movies.
Right. One from my girl movie collection, something like a 500 Days of Summer.
Also
or something
known
like
as
that.
It might have been 5. I'm pretty sure now that you said 500. It was 500
I do have
Days
that DVD.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you said your like girl movie collection.
I figured it was either
your
that
collection. Your movie collection.
just my small DVD collection of romance comedies that some of them aren't even really that funny. I'd say it was either 500 Days of Summer or like Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist. Or something
yeah, it was one of. It might have been Nick. Now that you say that, it could have been that one too. It was one of the.
You're like I don't know. They all sound equally gay.
It was definitely
definitely
Garden State, and then it was one of those.
Yeah, I know, because I really liked the idea.
I'm leaning towards 500 Days of Summer. I'm pretty sure it was. Is that like an orange and white or something? Is that striped? Does that have a striped box?
I don't.
Or does it have a stripe?
It's 2017. When was the last time you think I looked at my DVD collection?
Does it have like a green and white striped font or something on its
There's
title?
brackets around 500.
I don't remember.
But at any rate, I really liked the idea of 2 Garden State copies.
Yeah, but we didn't have 2 Garden State copies.
No, we did. I just couldn't find one.
That's right.
And I found it later. Yeah,
it turned out good anyway.
He's dressed to the pimp nines.
A movie marathon of 2 copies of Garden State. Not just watching the same one twice.
So wait, so you're saying that after Garden State's done, we're gonna take that and put Garden State in? Like, fuck yeah, we are. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. I'm actually... If I haven't recorded my mixtape that sounds exactly like this... Like, they stole from me, right?
A mixtape that's a beat?
Well, I wrote the beat before this game came out, but I haven't actually recorded the beat yet. Where's the legal...
I thought about it once. I heard this in my mind about 12 years ago.
Well, I wrote it down. I mean, it kind of just looks like a Geiger counter, but I wrote it down. So, I drew
what I thought the waveform might look like.
So what's, who made this? I'm gonna assume him, I think.
I don't know who made it.
For unclaimed beats.
I mean, you would just sue Devolver because they published it.
Oh, okay, cool. I know Devolver has money.
Well, I don't know how much money they have.
I don't even want money. I want the rights to my beat back. I'm
sure they're solvent. Solvent a good thing?
I don't...
I'm sure they've got... Well, I'm sure they've got, like, assets. But I don't know. I don't think Devolver's, like, got a ton of money. They publish, like, little pixely indie games.
Yeah.
I mean, they're popular.
But they're saving money,
They sell a lot
right?
of copies. They're
saving money by only publishing little shitty games.
I didn't say shitty. You said shitty.
Pixely.
I almost said shitty. You said it, though.
You see, you implanted it. Like, I could tell you wanted to say shitty.
I didn't, though. I mean, I just almost did, but I didn't want to.
No, they're not shitty, though.
I know there are Devolver Digital games that I think are awful, but...
I think 8 to 32-bit is all you really need.
But a good portion of their catalog is, I would say, pretty solid.
Yeah, Hot Boyfriend.
Solid. Oh yeah, that's probably one of the shitty ones. But that's because Hot to Full Boyfriend is really good for the people that are the target audience for Hot to Full Boyfriend, I think.
Oh yeah.
And that's people that like visual novel dating sims. And even though I like visual novels, I do not like visual novel dating sims. So it's not for me.
Okay, I just had a thought. What if we get a horse and some flowers?
Let the horse fuck us.
No, what? Holy shit. Hold on, that's the backup plan. No, I'm saying we get a horse and flowers.
I think we get a pony instead.
We ride... Okay, yeah, we get a pony and a horse.
I don't think I can take a horse.
We get a pony and... I
don't want to end up like Mr.
Those
Mans.
flowers, just random street flowers, and we go bring them to that girl, and we meet her knight in shining armor.
I think it's a metaphor. I think everything in this game is a metaphor.
Well, yeah, it is. Like, but she's looking for love, and I think you're the face that could help her out. I mean, look at that face. I mean, if whatever your face can't do, your ass will do.
My ass is pretty nice.
Your ass is...
I've also got that thigh gap, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you do.
That's a good thing in a man, right? You want a man with a thigh gap. I like how you're like
thigh gap, and then you're like walking, like throwing your legs out.
Well, you can only really see it from the front, but he's got a wicked thigh gap.
What's the best word for your ass? Descended?
Distended? Well, no. Distended, maybe. Yeah, not descended. That's... It's not a testicles.
No, your asshole's actually in a canyon right now.
Yeah, it's
rappelling down
when you hit puberty and your ass descends.
Yeah, when you hit puberty and your ass just goes 10 feet past your legs.
And your ass cheeks come out of your body and into your butt scrotum.
Wait, hold on. You don't have a butt scrotum?
Well, I do, but I normally just call them hemorrhoids. That's what they.
That's all. Butt scrotum is just a nice way of saying hemorrhoids.
Or
I don't have any problem with the word hemorrhoids. I think butt scrotum's worse.
Butt scrotum's way worse. Actually, I've never heard anybody say it, but that's fine. Why are we back here?
Actually, I'm pretty sure Butt Scrotum is the name of my new band.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it? It's one of it's you play covers of.
Dude, we never went to a circus.
I don't know. You know punk better than I do. You could probably figure out what covers you're playing.
Play cover. No, I play covers of an obscure punk band no one's ever heard of. So I'm an obscure punk band no one's ever heard of, playing exclusively covers of an obscure punk band no one's ever heard of.
With an acoustic electric guitar plugged into
a bass amp.
A bass amp through like a $20 distortion pedal.
And I have a drummer, but
no,
I play
it has
guitar.
a built-in distortion button on the like EQ,
and it's always on. Like
yeah, you never turn it off.
I have gum stuck in it so that it always stays on. And then I have a drummer, but I play the guitar with a drumstick, and he just like beats his drums out with his hands.
It's bongos.
No, he has a full-on drum set. He makes barely any noise, and last week he broke his hand. It's pretty fucking awesome.
He doesn't have a hi-hat though.
No.
Or a ride. He's got a crash cymbal, and that's it.
He's pretty bad.
And
no, he's got a snare drum.
Well,
and a double bass pedal.
He's got a double bass pedal, but there's
only
a hole.
Bass drum.
There's a hole in the bass drum,
and he only has one.
Yeah.
So he's double pedaling. So one's hitting air, and the other one's hitting a broken bass drum.
It's hitting the side of the bass drum. No, one's hitting the bass drum, the air in between the bass drum, and one's hitting the side of the bass drum.
And then he has one snare that he plays like a bongo.
Yeah, but he keeps hitting cutting the fuck out of sand on the.
And Crash isn't the one with the pedal, is it?
No, that's the hi-hat.
Okay, so I think he only has the one with the pedal, but he only plays it with the pedal.
Oh.
So like he doesn't hit it at all. He's just like.
Oh, okay. Well, he can't hit a cymbal with his hands.
Yeah, not well. He's just like, ow.
The ride is the most useless cymbal though. Like if you don't have.
It sounds cool though.
Yeah, but if you don't have, like, if you only have a ride. Like, a ride's good if you've got more, if you don't only
if that's
have
your
ride.
only symbol, that would be the worst one to buy first.
Yeah.
Like, you don't buy the ride
Like, you
first.
can do a lot with a hi-hat or a crash. I mean, a crash you can only use every once in a while.
Yeah.
But you can still use it. And then the hi-hat is basically the bass drum of the cymbals.
Right.
It's what you go along with the you know?
So, is the crash just the one you hit really hard?
Yeah, that's the one that goes...
Yeah. Because I always think about, like, marching band crash cymbals,
which is two crash cymbals.
Yeah, you hit against each other. Okay, now...
We finally made it to the... where we're supposed to be going.
What? Oh, was that the option? Oh, okay, you're sick. Okay. Gotta hit that fart button a few times.
Gotta talk about that ass.
Oh, that's what it was. Look at that crack.
Yeah. I'm not tall enough.
The dog can smell his crack.
Dog's always sniffing something.
Yeah, right now it's crack though.
It's okay. I'm tall enough.
Do you think you've hugged more inanimate objects than actual living beings at this point?
Everything's alive. Smoke mask.
That thing doesn't look very alive. It hasn't moved an inch.
It takes its job very seriously.
Oh.
It's one of the gorillas.
Oh, is it?
I don't know. It looks like one of the gorillas.
Is that the disc with Clint Eastwood? You found the Clint Eastwood demo tape?
It's Kanye West.
Oh, God. But it's Kanye West doing Clint Eastwood by the Gorillas?
Sure.
With an 808 drum?
Well, he's already ruined one Gorillaz song. Oh, no, that was Daft Punk.
Yeah. Wait, Daft Punk wrote a Gorillaz song?
No, Kanye West ruined a Daft Punk song.
Oh, right. I forgot about that. Thanks for reminding me.
Yeah. I'm sure he's sampled a Gorillaz track at some point.
I think you were going to say, like, I'm sure he's ruined other songs.
I'm sure he's ruined a Gorillaz song, too.
He licensed a dude to write a song and then ruined that dude's song. Making the one that, like, that weird video with Kim Kardashian.
He licensed that one? I thought he was getting sued by that guy or something.
Oh, maybe that's what it was.
Yeah, I think there was a lawsuit. He was like, dude, you used so much of my song.
Well, the thing was,
you used like my entire song and then you just rapped over it.
Well, I remember like Liz liked the song, well, I guess we both did at one point. We liked the song and we looked up who did it, and I think it was like somebody on the Yeezus record company or something. So it's like he had a connection to Kanye.
I thought it was an old song. I only barely heard about the story though.
What if it was a cover of an old song and then the old guy was like, "The fuck, guys."
I thought that's what it was.
It might be, honestly. Well, I haven't heard about the lawsuit because I don't follow Kanye much.
It also had the same title. The track that he sampled was called Bound, and the track that he released was called Bound.
Oh.
And that was also right when we were releasing a shitty web series called Bound.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, that's weird because...
But it didn't bump our views like Dokapon Kingdom.
Because I found a recording of the song just called Nobody to Love.
Oh. Maybe we're talking about a different song.
No, we're talking about the same song.
Okay.
Maybe, that might have been after the lawsuit, though.
Maybe.
I don't know. I guess I have a fucking rabbit hole to fall into.